thought we had some pretty good shots that we didn't make. In the second half, I thought our defense slipped a little bit, and we didn't make shots. But I thought Porter was so good today that he just dominated the game. And we didn't. A couple situations we had defensive breakdown, we didn't find him. But he had a tremendous game. He really won the game. But offensively, the games that we've lost, we have struggled shooting the basketball. Today is no exception. But I just thought the game got away from us early. Thought we had an opportunity. We had some open looks, and I thought we took a couple long threes when we could have gotten better threes. But offensively, we just didn't play well enough, and that's been something that's hurt us in our losses shooting the basketball. But I thought Georgetown played a tremendous defensive game, and I thought Porter was, clearly the difference in the game. By a lot. Questions?
Jim, were some of those three-pointers, especially in the first half, a little too soon in the shot clock? Would you like to see?
I think they were too far. I don't think they were too soon. I think there was 3 or 4 that were too far.
Coach, do you feel like your players were more motivated, or wanted more to win because of the crowd, because it was Georgetown?
Well, I think you have to be able to, it's the same for both teams. You have to be able to handle that. I don't think we handled it well today. I don't.
Jim, we've seen a lot of very good individual performances from your own players as well as others. How dominant was this by Porter?
Porter was the difference in the game. He played tremendously. He was great today. The other players really struggled, and he had to make plays, and he made them all day. Yeah.
What's going to be the key to stopping Porter in the last game of the season?
We're worried about our camp right now. We're worried about that when we have to play them again.
Were they defending Brandon any way, or did he just not have a good game?
Yeah, I think he didn't have a good game, basically. I think they did a good job. They're a good defensive team, but I don't think we attacked their zone very well, and when we did, we didn't finish some opportunities that we did have. But I think overall in the games that we've struggled on the offensive end. Our defense was fine for a long time. It broke down a little bit in the second half a couple times, but you're not going to hold people in the 40s to every time. And, our offense just was not good enough today.
Coach, can you talk about the offensive glass and what you want to see more of from the team inside?
It doesn't look like we were beat that badly on the boards. I thought there were some opportunities for us on the offensive glass that we didn't get and didn't finish, but rebounding wasn't a big factor in the game. We made some bad turnovers, and we shot 4 for 20 from the 3-point line.
Jim, is this the most you've seen opposing teams game after game use zone against you?
We've seen zone this year. We've seen it more than usual. Providence, Seton Hall, played zone. We've seen zones, and that's not an issue.
Coach, when do you think they want to come back?
He practiced. They went practice the last couple of days. He's moving on it pretty good. I think he could play now. I wanted to give him at least a couple of days of practice and just see how he felt. He is clear, but I didn't want to really go with him. I really wanted to give him a week or so, but he could play Monday. We'll see how he feels.
Going in today, knowing it was the last game that Georgetown would be coming here to the Dome, did it bring up any memories of all the battles in years past?
Well, I don't think it necessarily is the last game. We'll see what happens. I hope it's not.
Coach, I know you guys were in the locker room at halftime. Did you have any thoughts on Carmelo having his jersey hung up in the 2003 game?
Well, it's great to get him back here and have that done. I was happy for him. He's been so important for us in terms of what he did here and how he helped us raise money and donate money for the building, which has been a tremendous asset for us. You know, it was great for him to come back here and get that done.
Jim, you said you didn't think the team handled the crowd and everything like that as
Well,
well as you would have liked.
I didn't say that. I don't know if we handled it well. You know, again, there's a lot of emotions. Sometimes you try too hard, maybe. It looked for a little while like we were trying a little bit too hard on offense, but it took us a long time to kind of just, I don't think we ever got comfortable offensively, really. But that's happened before. It's happened when there was 15,000 people. So you can't, it doesn't matter how many people are here, you have to play, and we didn't play at a good rhythm today at all. And part of that is Georgetown's very good defensively, but you know, we played against some good defensive teams this year. We just weren't good offensively tonight.
Coach, can you talk about what Moses Ayagba was able to do down low today?
Pardon?
Moses Ayagba?
He was very good. He rebounded the ball. He was very steady out there. I thought he had a very, very solid game. Very solid.
Coach, at one point, do you think the game sort of got out of hand against the loss?
You know, when Porter hit the three coming off the screen, and then they got two drives and penetrations and kicked it back out to the other side, we didn't cover. You know, we just didn't cover. They made 2 threes. That was enough. The way we were playing on offense, that was going to be hard to overcome.
Coach, along the lines of what Dana was asking, in terms of individual performances in this particular rivalry over the decades that you've seen, are you able to place Porter in a group or in the...
No, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that. There's been a lot of pretty good performances. We'd have a big group there.
Understood.
10 or 15, to be honest. I know what you're trying to do, but it ain't going to work.
Okay. Thank you.